Mission Log 021417. Chris Risto reporting from the Iupoisuspe system approaching R2-1 Mealy. It's a magnificent view, so I'm taking the approach slow while I record this update. Shortly after my last log on Loegathasarbu, Navigator Reefy returned and offered a better Ike S-47, one that provided 36 slots for inventory and equipment. Then I inspected the grounds and provided a list of objectives for my team of specialists to work on while I was out exploring. The thing about space is you can never predict or comprehend how long you might be gone, how far you might travel, the endlessness of it, the infinite possibilities. And even having just hired a crew and built a base to call home, the probability of returning from such a journey has to be considered extremely unlikely. I mean, when I first left Earth, I thought I would return in 5 years, but now simply finding Earth would be a miracle in itself. So I left Loegathasarbu ready to explore, to see what else the Euclid Galaxy had to offer. I traveled to the undiscovered planets in my home star system, first checking out just Stony Aiko, a barren planet with balmy weather. Surveying the surface. Desolate status confirmed, as I'm seeing practically no signs of life at all. Hold on, I got something here. It's not much, but it's something. Now we're talking. The few Usasimi Inquatica seem to be the only significant life forms on Stony Aiko, but as I prepped for departure, I began noticing holes in the surface. Perhaps there was something else hidden below. My imagination ran wild, envisioning a wealth of minerals, and perhaps even a civilization underneath the barren facade. Gonna take a closer look. Upon investigation, I found a vast network of cave-like tunnels running for miles with the potential of endless iron mining, which is far too abundant to be considered valuable. Perhaps if I continued further, I'd find something more important, like the civilization I dreamed of or a fountain of youth, but I could not take the risk becoming lost in a maze underneath the planet of nothingness. Next was Higa a paradise planet with nice clear weather in its forecast for the unforeseeable future. And despite a strange landing, I enjoyed an early morning nap before heading out to see what the colorful fields and hills would unveil. I never thought I'd say it'd be nice to run into a bear or a tiger, but these guys seem to be all over the galaxy. I felt as if I was strolling through spring fields with the scent of flowers and the sound of insects in the air. Closing my eyes, I imagined little blue birds nesting in the blooming Neuroacibergum trees, and with the adbeater Uizes being man's new best friend. I know you're a radical, gendered, submissive, grazing creature, but I can dream, right? Then I walked to the Atrid Plains and entered the Grayazdu ASIC relay transmission tower, where Korvax's operator asked me kindly to immediately leave his facility and his planet. Not wanting to provoke or cause disruption, I turned around and went back to my ship without any questions. Alright, Octavian, I know the cockpit's partially embedded into the cave, but let's give this thing a shot. Let's head back to the Iupoisuspe system. Activate hyperdrive. Beginning the approach. On the humid paradise planet of Coalesce Portal Hanhot, I was welcomed by a friendly Higa, a vegetarian asymmetric creature. I shared some food with it, and the creature returned the favor by digging up a secret stash of copperite. Unable to verbally communicate with one another, it showed me around and pointed to his favorite spot on the planet, the plains of Leafys. And after a few peaceful and enjoyable hours together, I thanked the Higa for a short tour and made my way back to the starship. The next stop was Sakos Tenmu, a dead planet with emollient weather. It's a beautiful planet at night, but not much to offer otherwise. You know, I haven't seen a sentinel in a while. It's strange, right? The final planet in Iupoisuspe was not as pleasant or uneventful as the previous ones. Hyacing's Bula was a rocky planet with purple oceans, green and pink stained islands. Its weather cold and sterile, locked at nearly 40 below zero. I was attacked unprovoked by a Letolent Mirrormink moments after exiting my ship, so I had to scare the creature away with a few blasts from our multi-tool. But the little bastard was persistent, so ultimately I had to put him down for the safety of the planet's other life forms. Whoa, watch out, little guy, Never mind, just walk right through it. I entered an empty communications building at Jalisba Valley, finding nothing of importance besides the warm floor I used to rest my legs and sleep for a few hours. But then... oh my. What do we have here? I became mesmerized by a strange beast, a 13-foot tall Euclid Galaxy, a volatile insect eater. Looking at it, watching it move, I became inspired to start a new video archive, my own personal database of strange findings in the universe. During observation, I tried to keep my distance, but much like the Letolent Mirimk, it was not happy with my presence. Please step away from my ship. Look, you don't want me here, fine, but if you damage that S-47, I'll be trapped here, and neither one of us want that. The standoff lasted throughout the night, but when the sun began to rise, then the Selu ran off into the distance, and so I took the opportunity to exit. Other than that recent encounter with the Euclid, my new journey has not yielded very exciting results. But I feel that great things are coming. For every new star system, and every new planet that I visit, there's an opportunity to discover something magnificent that no one else has ever seen before. Until the next log, farewell.